The toys look cool, dude. Alright. So, last session, you guys made it back to the city. On your way to the ship, you got a message from Hope letting you guys know that there was nothing else that she could do to help with today's situation, but told you that Master Donovan Albright, the former head of Enchantment for the Aurelian Academy of the Arcane,
Aurelian these nuts?
did indeed Aurelian these nuts. Did the experiment to implant the Weavestone into Janae's chest, and therefore may have some additional insight on how to control it, or at least how to make it safer.
Additional nuts.
At least how to make it safe. Oh my god, what's happening with this fucking one straight up here? Get out of my face, you little bitch. Okay, I guess I'll just be emo today. Just twirl it a little bit. Fucker. Alright. So, with that information in mind, the following morning, Janae teleported all of you guys outside of Master Albright or Master Donovan's woodland cottage.
Master Albright.
Yeah, that's his last name. So, Albright these.
I don't know why, but just the name Albright just. Yeah, I don't know. It just makes me feel something uncomfy. I don't know why.
Good. I'm glad. That was the intention.
Albright, yeah, okay.
Albright.
Like a bad college in real life.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure Albright University is a place.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's in Pennsylvania.
That tracks. Yeah.
I was right. All right. That's right. I've seen ads on YouTube for this place.
When I made his name, like his last name, I was like,
what's the most trauma I've experienced in one place?
I was like, what sounds like the last name of a person who would be like a professor that would end up going to jail for dating their students? Albright. That sounds about right. So, anyways, you guys teleported outside of his cottage, where you found that the cottage was protected by illusions. You bypassed the illusions and got into through the door where you had a brief confrontation with Albright, a little standoff. That wasn't that big of a standoff, but it was a little bit of a something. But anyways,
it's a liberal arts college.
Being confronted with the fact that his experiment was a success and is alive and is in front of him, agreed to help you guys learn how to control the gem, but it would require some experimentation on the gem. It would require Janae to be here during that process. You guys agreed, and you were invited into his sanctum. We start this session entering the sanctum. So as you enter this circular chamber, you see a ring of doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors around the circular chamber. The one ahead of you is this very well-crafted mahogany door that has this golden filigree over it that makes an archway in the middle of it. And there are there's no handles on this door. From left to right, you have the door that you're
58% graduation rate.
The door that you're coming. Oh my god, Chris. ADHD, sir. The door that you're coming out of is just a wooden panel that has no door handle on your side, but on the other side it has like this little rope that's embedded into it. To the right of that, you see a stone door that has 3 relief faces and metallic hands to the sides of each of the faces that come down to the forearm that seem to be able to rotate. To the right of that door is a wooden door that has vines growing out from the other side and crawling over the front of the door. To the right of that is the mahogany door right ahead of you with that golden filigree. To the right of that is a door that has a human's face on it with like a Van Dyke goatee that seems to resemble the face of Master Donovan. There's no door handle on that door.
Plot twist.
To the right of that is a metallic door that seems to be made out of some kind of what you would recognize since you've seen enough of it, of adamantine. And then there's directly to the right of you, there's 2 circular stairways that go up to a second floor. There's a balcony that obfuscates the doors on that side, so you can't see what the doors look like on that side, but you can see like the tops of the door frames. You can see about 7 doors on the second landing. Master Donovan leads you straight ahead, and you notice similar etchings as there were inside of the house, like these glyphs of warding. Now that you know what to look out for a little bit better, and these aren't intentionally hidden. You see like spaces of these glyphs of warding throughout this chamber, evenly spaced, but not so condensed to make this place appear like a bomb. It's more like just a general protection and stuff like that.
I'm the bomb.
He leads you through the next door, and it just opens regularly. He just pushes it open. As it pushes open, you're led into this half circular, like hemispherical shaped room with a fireplace on the far end, the door on your side, like lounging sofas against the curve of the wall, 2 comfortable chairs facing the fireplace, a small wooden table set in between those 2 chairs with a small glass that's about half full of this brown alcohol liquid like brandy or whiskey. And then there are 2 hallways that jut out from the corners of this hemispherical room and round out of sight. And he says, "Welcome to my abode. You're free to explore this place to your heart's content. Any rooms that you may need, studies, bathing rooms, will appear for you as you travel down either hallway. Bedrooms will appear for you as well to your tastes. Dining rooms, if you need food, simply wish for it and it will be granted to you. Basic instruments can be provided as well for your own needs. With that in mind, you've had a long day. Do you need rest before we begin your training today?"
I have an out-of-game question.
Okay.
Is there a map of this place?
I don't have like a full map of the place, but I can very quickly do a mock-up if that works for you guys.
I would be happy with that because that's a lot. There's a lot of rooms here.
It might take a good 10 or 15 minutes for me to do that. So how about we do this? We'll move forward with the rest of the rest.
Sounds good.
And then we'll take a 15-20 minute break after this scene and like after the first day, like the first rest, and then I'll use that time to make a mock-up.
Didn't we like rest and then like come straight here?
You used your 7th level spell slot to come here though.
Oh, so he's gonna need that for our training.
He doesn't need to, but he's giving you the courtesy of resting if you want to recuperate that.
It has the room of stars, so he's not planning on being in this building for very long. He's gonna be like, I got a ship to build. Deuces.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Janae gave that to him.
Yeah.
Before we went into the
Yeah, I'd say that.
saying, you know what, you wanted to go.
I would say like
on the
as
ship.
you're crossing the boundary into this place would be a good time for you to pass that off to him.
Yeah.
It's only an hour for him to attune to it, so it's not too bad.
Okay. Then I'll just I can take a short rest and regain it, right?
Not a 7th level spell slot. You can regain it to 5th level spell slots with your Arcane Recovery.
Okay. Then
And I think it's equal to your proficiency, so yeah, you can go up to 5th level.
well, I won't want to room alone here.
Fridays. That's the only stuff that's on Fridays.
Janae is definitely not gonna want to room alone, so she's gonna ask the party if anybody wants to room with them.
So Janae is asking the party if somebody would like to room with them because they don't want to be alone.
I can't promise I'll be there every night. I may be exploring.
It's not going to be in the building, so
Yep.
there's no point in
Lemoy will say, if you need safety, I can at least stay with you in your room most of the time.
What is most of the time?
Limoy and I can take shifts.
Well, I may help Axia with whatever Axia's planning on doing. I don't trust this man.
That also assumes I have a plan.
And you shouldn't. Alright. Okay, as long as one of you is in the room. Most.
Of course. And, Lemoy will look at you, Axia, and tap his head.
And tap his head?
Yeah, he's looking at you and he's tapping his head.
Yeah. Big think.
He looks at you intently, waiting for something to happen to his head. He leans in a little bit. You see one of his eyes blink out.
And I tune in. What's up?
I don't trust this Donovan fellow. I think I'm going to follow him tonight when he goes to sleep.
That's
So you're going to follow him to his bedroom?
Do you think this is a good idea? Yes, I want to make sure that he's not up to something. Maybe threaten him.
You do remember when we walked into the building, it was entirely coated in bombs, right?
Yes.
What do you think his inner sanctum bedroom will be trapped with?
Bombs.
Or worse.
But if he dies, he doesn't get to find out what happens with Janae.
People don't rig their house to explode with them still in it if they're worried about the consequences.
I'm sure he'll be worried this time.
fair.
He didn't seem like... It didn't feel like he was expecting Janae.
He probably wasn't expecting Janae. Mainly because he probably wasn't expecting us, because he doesn't know us.
I'm going to...
And honestly, I didn't expect us. Okay?
I think I am going to threaten him.
I cannot stop you from doing that. I can only say, be careful,
Okay.
and have fun.
Thank you. I'm glad that I have your blessing.
Back here.
Oh my
You
god.
look back here, dead in the eyes. I'm gonna play with tentacles.
Nimoy says, kinky.
Is that for the... Stop reading Janae's books.
You burned that volume.
Are you going to the ship? Not the ship we've been using, but the ship?
Yeah.
Alright, just make sure it doesn't horrify everybody so we can still fly it around normally. I don't need people going insane aura on the ship.
Axia, I will not put a goddamn dampener on the ship. But I am going to tell you, people are still going to be scared.
No, it's okay if people are worried about it. I just don't want them to go insane.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. I won't put any other markings on it. We're good.
Sweet. Okay, good. Because as far as I can tell, for most people where I live, I am apparently an intense anomaly when it comes to these effects that your carnival has. So,
yeah, you didn't even laugh when the Eldritch Author cast Tasha's hideous laugh thrown into her.
I did not. No, this has happened 3 times.
What are you talking about?
Exactly! Everyone thinks I'm crazy! I'm not crazy, you're crazy!
What are you going on about?
Also, you slept with a demon, with a devil and a divine being into submission.
And
that's for a second for everyone.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Your holy and unholy talk is amazing. Congratulations.
I'm going through the mahogany door.
Does this mean I graduated?
You are in that hemispherical chamber that has those 2 hallways that go out to out of the corners, and like past like 15 feet, like they round out of sight, so you don't really see what's beyond them. But he does tell you that whatever you need, you'll find on either of those corners. All you have to do is like ask the house for it, and it'll appear.
I wanted to go through the fancy mahogany door.
You went through the fancy mahogany door. That's where you are now.
Oh, that's where we are now.
Yeah, that's the
I
magnificent.
misunderstood the importance of the mahogany door.
The mahogany door is the magnificent mansion that you're in right now.
Aha.
Mm-hmm.
I am now sad because there's no more mahogany door.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you say it.
I guess I'll go left. I'm left-handed in real life. We'll go left.
Okay. So you go towards the left hallway, and as you walk through the left hallway, 15 feet ahead of you, rounds out of sight until you ask for something. Eventually, it'll circle back around if you don't ask for anything, and you'll end up here after about a minute.
Wow.
Ends up back in here.
How was your trip?
It turns out, if you ask for nothing, it's just a circle.
Ah. Interesting. I'll tell Git in my mind before he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Check back on us. Maybe tomorrow. Just check on us.
Do you guys have a sending stone?
We do have a set of sending stones, or those. They're not like blessed with our. From the ravens. Not the ravens. The freaking gang. The gang that we defeated.
We have sending stones, but they don't work across dimensions.
They do. Sending has a 5% chance of failure if you send across dimensions.
I have the spell sending.
Right, but you're asking him to check up on you guys.
No, physically.
Pulls out.
Oh, physically, okay.
Pulls out 4 sending stones I seem to have. What's up? Sending stone, sending stone, sending stone, sending stone. I got a puzzle sending stone, I got a sending stone, and I got another sending stone that you can't call me on.
So I would say if you have a free set of sending stones, you can provide one to Janae, and you can without having to break your momentum on the ship, you can still check in on Janae or Axia or whoever you trust to receive that message.
Okay, I'm gonna toss the sending stone to Gippu.
Okay, Gippu, you have 1/2 of the sending stone.
It's shiny. Yes, call me if you need me. Goodbye. let's go. Hold on.
You attempt to leave Git, and you still have 30 minutes left to attune to the close.
So it's just like, huh?
It's just like a poof of sparkles come out of you. And then you're still here. Exactly. Just glitter. It turns into a glitter bomb.
You look fabulous.
Alright, with that in mind, from here moving forward, how would you guys like to proceed? I know in about 30 minutes it's going to go to the astral plane, is that correct?
Yeah.
Perfect, good to know.
Are we going to bed right now?
You don't have to. He's giving you the option to rest for the rest of the day.
What time is it?
I'd say it's probably around like 2 or 3 p.m.
Yeah, Janae's not tired yet.
Okay.
But she's also not comfortable anywhere in this place.
You said ask for something. I wonder what is the limit of what you can ask. Like if I said like water slide, would one like appear in the wall, you think?
Do you walk down the hallway and ask for a water slide?
I think about a water slide.
Okay. As you're walking down the hallway, you ask for it, and then 10 feet ahead of you, there's a door to the right.
Oh, there's a door!
I look at the door. I'm like,
Goes,
what if the water
goes to the
slide
door.
ends at the door?
Opens the door.
You open the door, and inside is a pool area with a tube water slide that goes into the pool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know where the water slide goes, but I am gonna go. It goes.
The water is cool but comfortable. It's not so cold that your balls shrink up into your fucking intestines, but it's cool.
You know, a thought that Axia has after getting on the slide is, I didn't say where the slide ends, so is it just going to slide until I think of somewhere else?
I don't know.
That's some time.
I don't know. Did you try the slide?
No, like that's the thought he has while he's on the slide. Like, wait a minute. After he's committed to the bit.
The slide is just non-ending. Infinite water slide.
Are you sliding?
Yes, I'm currently sliding.
Okay. The slide goes into the pool.
Into the what?
The pool. Yeah.
There's a pool?
That's what I said. It's a pool, it's a swimming pool, and then there's a slide that goes into the pool.
Oh, pool.
A pool, yes.
I heard pole, and I was very confused.
No.
It just comes off the water's like, come on, like, jeez.
Arms straight, legs straight. No, you land into the swimming pool.
This makes so much more sense.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you're not confused, Chris.
Oh, I most certainly was confused a second ago.
Good thing it's a pool and not a pole.
That said, while you were worrying about where the pool was going, it felt like you were going to go forever. And then as soon as you stopped worrying about it, you went into the pool.
So I could have gone forever.
I could have.
If you kept worrying, you might have.
I love the idea of Axia gets back on the slide. He's like, I wonder if I can go to the astral plane this way.
Janae.
I wonder if I can go up the slide. Can I make the slide go in reverse?
Do you try?
He thinks about sliding upward.
Okay. As you're at the bottom of the slide tips.
Ah!
And as you're sliding, it slides back into the pool, but on the other side.
I don't like seesaw slide.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
What does that look like to me visually standing at the main door? At the door.
He's standing upright, looking up the slide, and then you watch the slide kind of do this sort of thing, and then you watch him tumble into the slide.
Okay.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me, Axia.
My dad's.
Yes. Okay. 28.
28? Okay, you don't take any damage. You just like Superman down it into the pool.
Whoa! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine.
Janae's just giggling hysterically. And then Janae gets an idea.
Okay.
And runs off into another part of the hallway.
Okay.
And thinks of the most amount of like delicious baked sweets, just like overflow, like just not overflowing, but like just all over, like
Okay.
like a wonderland of sweets.
So you're walking down the hallway, and as you think of this, 10 feet ahead of you, there's another door to the right.
Rushes up to the door, opens the door.
As you open it, you are immediately hit with the scent of like baked breads and muffins and cupcakes and sugar and candy and chocolate and like cooked fruit baked into pies and butter, and you see ahead of you as this scent hits you and wafts your hair back into a breeze of deliciousness. You see inside of you is a bakery that seems to go on for quite a while, and there is whatever kind of baked foods and sweets that you would want. There are also tables set up like buffet style that have like cupcakes and frosted cookies and pies and cakes and muffins and danishes and like cinnamon rolls and shit. Like whatever you were imagining is set on these tables, but there's also these like a bakery, and you see like appearing, almost stepping out of like curtains of mists, are these phantasmal people that their faces are obfuscated and drift off into mist behind them as they move, but they carry platters of like juice and smoothies and stuff like that to you as well.
She starts to imagine another, like a field over yonder, just made out of pink frosting and sprinkles and ice cream trees on cones and just like a candy land.
On the right wall of this room, there is another door that appears.
Okay. She rushes to that door and opens the door.
It is Willy Wonka.
Oh, yes!
There is a literal chocolate river that flows through this glade. The grass is like sugar glass, green sugar glass. The trees are like chocolate bark, and the leaves are also sugar glass. And they have like little ice cream cones that like almost like blizzard thick custard cream that kind of dangle down like fruits.
She
and then you see flowers that bloom, and on the inside of them it's just frosting.
Oh my god. She rushes in, she starts trying everything like a freaking Augustus Gloop on fucking steroids.
You're gonna turn into a blueberry.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna turn into a blueberry.
You see those same like mist-like figures doing like a dance against the river.
Are they orange? with green hair.
They don't have color to them, but they are doing the Oompa Loompa dance.
Oh my gosh. She starts eating the leaves and
They crunch in your mouth and melt.
And I'm gonna poke out. I'm gonna rush to the door and I'm gonna poke out and shout across the hall and be like, Axia, you need to come see this. Fuck your pool.
Axia, roll a perception check.
That is the worst roll Axia's had in like a month. Holy shit. 7.
7. You are underwater when they say this.
Fair enough.
But as you breach the water, Janae is no longer in the pool room.
Well, here I am. What can I do with my imagination in a magical mage tower and the ability to conjure any item I want at any given time? Oh, what could I possibly do to pass the time?
All two familiar faces from the Dark Carnival. Oh, nah.
Are we able to conjure, like, illusionary sentinel things? Or just objects only? Sentient, not sentinel.
Sentient things, no. You wouldn't be able to, like, conjure specific people. There are servants that serve the house that are, like, these mist-like phantasmal. They almost look like ghosts. Their faces are obfuscated and featureless and drift off into smoke behind them as they move. And they appear to be wearing like these like simple tunics. But
So
as they move, they like drift off into smoke behind them as they pass by. They're like they're corporeal. They're corporeal enough to do simple things like as in an unseen serpent, but other than that, like they don't really have a form or sentience.
Can Gippu conjure a hookah bar?
Yes. So
That's
as
funny.
you are as you are walking down the hall and you imagine this hookah bar, a door appears on your right.
So Mike and then hookah bar. Oh god, anyone decides to get stoned in there, they're gonna be fucking way.
And as
Yeah, the
you
whole constantly.
as you open that door, you do see like a round wooden table with a hookah set up in the middle, and you see like along the outer walls of it these like grounded herbs and mushrooms that are set in this space.
Rad. I'm going there.
Okay.
There's definitely not going to be any screaming or sliding in here. That's for sure.
There's some sliding, but that's not reality.
The downside is that you get the flavor of the hookah, but you don't get the high of the hookah
That's fair.
because this place
I can
cannot
make my
create poisons.
Can he even notice? Because he's already so high.
That would be fair. That would be fair. But you can mix in your own mushrooms, and you could get your own high.
Alright. Stone's own mushroom into hookah. There we go.
There we
15 plus
go.
5, 20.
That fixed
20.
it.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You got a buzz going, but you're not like so high that you're incomprehensible.
Okay. If I compare the rooms on my staff.
Yeah,
So-
it's like looking at the world through 3D glasses, but you're not looking at anything 3D. You know what I mean? Like that. Like
Yeah,
it's a little shifted, but it's not like not crazy. Yeah. I'm glad that you guys are having fun here. That's great.
Janice.
Was that Janae having a hookah?
Oh yeah. And a hookah made out of ice cream. Woo!
This is Koei's dream come true.
Yes. Janae, while also peeking at the door, she wants somebody to see this, so she's like, Limoy, come and see this! You've always wanted to taste the things, haven't you? Come on, come on, come on.
About 5 minutes later, Limoy does show up.
That is so mean.
Wait, which part?
Limo, you've always wanted to taste things. Come into this earth made entirely of edible stuff that you can't fucking eat.
You can't taste or eat. It will grind your gears.
Limoy comes in and is like, yes, you called for me?
That's like, listen, I know your favorite thing is like barbecue chicken. Welcome to the all-you-can-eat barbecue chicken buffet. You have no money and can buy nothing.
Oh no. Oh, my heart. Oh. Oh.
Wait, is Limoy lactose intolerant?
Limoy can't lactose. He already lacks toes.
I'll get to there.
Limo doesn't have a stomach biome to get pissed off at lactose.
Yeah.
Janae will be like, look at what I made! And
This
she's
is beautiful.
gonna
What is it? Is that a river made of poop?
No, it's not feces.
That's weird of you to make that.
It's a magical thing that you've never seen before called chocolate.
Chocolate. I've seen chocolate before.
Where?
Beneventia.
Not the aqueducts, okay? No. This is something completely different,
No,
okay?
it's food. They make it in bars.
Wait, you've seen chocolate in Beneventia?
Yes.
I've lived there my whole life and I've never seen chocolate. Where?
You didn't go to Carl's Chocolate Emporium?
Carl's Chocolate and... When did this exist?
It's always been there. He's been there for decades. But I saw it last time that we were in Beneventia when I went to my my dad's funeral.
What happened to the door box the cocoa bean?
I didn't eat anything, but I was like, what's chocolate? So I went inside.
How did I not know this place existed this entire fucking time? What do you mean it's been there for decades?
That's what he said. Nice gnomish fellow.
Are you sure it wasn't an illusion? Just like this place?
Yes. It wasn't like this place. It was a regular shop called Carl's Chocolate Emporium, and he made like little bars of chocolate.
What? What? Why haven't I seen this place before?
Maybe you weren't looking.
Janae having existential bread. Not my problem.
Limoy turns around and walks away.
If you're done this by.
The question that I have is, do you trust Limoy?
Do I trust him?
Yeah, do you trust him?
I'm going to have reasonable doubt, so I'm gonna insight check. Yeah.
You have no reason to doubt Limoy.
But I doubt my own memory, so I'm going to be suspicious of
That's what
his.
this entire trip is all about.
Okay, insight 16.
He's lying.
Limoy, I think you're bullshitting me.
I would never do that. You're my friend.
Insight check again. 25.
He's lying.
Limoy, Axia taught you to lie, not to lie to us.
Axia said any time is a good time to lie. That means all the time is a good time to lie.
Not to gaslight your own
Which-
friends.
Which is also a lie.
Not to gaslight your own friends, Limoy.
I don't know what gaslighting is.
I'm going to roll an insight check again. That's bullshit. 14.
You believe him.
I believe
Yeah,
him?
you believe him. He's looking at you kind of cockeyed like, what's gaslighting?
Gaslighting is when you trick someone into thinking something was there or something happened, but it didn't actually happen.
It sounds like something that you made up.
That's called gaslighting, Limoy. That's exactly what
I don't
it
know
is.
what that is.
You do now. Get the...
No, you never explained it to me.
Limoy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Get out of here. Go bugger off and piss off Axia. I'm going to enjoy my Candyland.
Has Git left yet, or is he still in this place?
Yeah, I'd say about this time gets left.
Okay.
Alright.
I was gonna fuck with Axia for a while. I was gonna fuck with Axia until I was alive.
You can certainly do that. Yeah, you can fuck with him for a little bit.
Okay. Before I go,
I don't know if your
walk in
wife
on
will
Axia,
appreciate
Axia.
He's currently like portaling back and forth on the slide because he conjured a toboggan so he can go really fucking fast. So he's kind of like doing a constant diagonal slope over and over and over again until he's trying to reach max velocity.
Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna flex my mind, and I'm gonna change the slope to be optimal, and the toboggan to be optimal, but it has an eyeball in the front of it.
Okay.
It has a what in front of it?
Eyeball.
Has an eyeball on the front of it now.
Okay.
Like a fully functional eyeball.
Both of you make contested intelligence checks.
Whoa.
I mean, even if I roll well, I should lose this.
Hopefully. I want this to succeed.
Just in flat intelligence?
Yeah, contested intelligence check.
Oh yeah, delicious +1. I do get the D4, so that's good. Hell yeah.
I think you still lose.
Oh yeah, there's no way I win. Not with this roll. Are you kidding me? I got it. You ready? Here, 21. Backwards.
12.
12?
Hey, Chris, I hate to break it to you. I got twice your roll.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, as you're zipping back and forth on this toboggan, like almost like in this figure eight sort of that's building constant speed, it immediately turns into like this circle that like basically skyrockets you, and you double speed immediately. And you have to like hold onto the toboggan to not fly off. And as you do so, you see in the front of the toboggan, an eye comes out and looks at you.
Does he start drowning and getting
Around
waterboarded?
like, where the eyelids would be is lined with teeth.
I just want to make sure Axia knew who was fucking with this thing. I didn't want him to think like some random Joe Schmo came in and started a fight.
Of course, of course.
No, that's your signature. Eyeballs.
It's like as I'm passing, like, yeah. No, it was you.
The question that I have for you, Axia, is you've hit maximum velocity. What do you want to do now?
Okay. So as he's holding on for dear life,
Uh-huh.
the plan now that he's got himself up to as fast as he can feasibly go
Yep.
is he just wants to imagine that the walls will have this hole in them so he can see how many rooms he can fly through before he like falls out of the sky.
Okay. What do you imagine those rooms look like? Or are they just generic rooms?
Generally, I'm just hoping that that my friends are in the rooms.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
want
good
them
to
to
know.
see me fly by.
Good to know, good to know, good to know, good to know, good to know. Janae, while you are enjoying this feast of candy, you see in the sky 2 holes open up. On the right side, you see blue tiles on a ceiling that matches the blue tiles in Axia's room, and on the left side, you see this almost like half obfuscated by this purple curtain that matches the wall of Gippu's room, and then you see Axia zip through one hole, through the other hole, and Gippu, you see a hole open up on both sides of your room, and you see Axia zip through the hole on one side and out the hole on the other side. And then Axia, you zip through the main living chamber, where you see at this point Limoy is walking into the chamber and looks up and waves at you as you zip through another hole back into the pool, where you fall into the pool, into the pool room. The toboggan hits the water, skips twice, and then slides to a rest.
It's only thought as he leaves. I do good work for my friends. Actually, trying to build up speed with an unoptimized ramp and an unoptimized toboggan. How could he?
He was doing his best. Intelligence is like 12.
I love this so much.
He's like, I know this. I know it works. I just don't know how it works.
That's why the hyper engineer shows up and goes, "Let me show you how we do this properly."
It's 13. Never mind.
Like,
One higher than you thought it was.
Move that, add this, move that over there, put that over here, shorten this and put that over there.
Yep.
Maximized.
Alright, he's gonna relax in the wave pool for a bit.
Okay, sounds good. Anything else you guys want to do for this day? Anything else you'd like to explore? Any other rooms you'd like to conjure?
Janae is going to swim through the frosting with their mouth open and then create a bed made out of cotton candy and coated in...
Okay.
Because, yes, cotton candy will dissolve. No, like filled with cotton candy.
Okay.
And then coated in, like, what would be a pleasing texture for the tips. Actually, a jello bed.
A cello bed. Okay.
Yes!
All right.
A jello bed.
Yeah. So, as you imagine this, and you turn back towards that giant, almost looks like an oak tree, made out of like chocolate bark and sugar glass and ice cream. Underneath its shade, you see this 4-post bed. The posts are made out of fondant, like solid fondant, and the bed itself is this like red jiggly jello.
He's gonna squeal. Be like, I'm so glad I can't get diabetes from this.
That said, you've had a lot of candy. That's a shit ton of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Am I about to vomit rainbows?
You might.
Axia, today gains 5 pounds.
Con. Save. +4.
Even then, Janae was shape
20.
so
20.
Yes.
Okay.
Magically.
You have
Like,
the sugar high of a fucking lifetime, but otherwise you don't feel sick.
Nice. Woo! Woo! Just fucking riding the jello bed like a surfboard.
Yep. About 30 minutes later, you pass the fuck out. Sugar crash.
Nice.
Yeah. With that in mind, what else would you guys like to explore here for this day?
I think. After spending some time in the wave pool,
Okay.
because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Finish my water day.
Yep.
Go for grab food and
Okay.
try and learn some more stuff about where we are now that he's got the fucking chaos out of his system.
For sure, for sure. As you step out of the pool, one of these ephemeral beings appears in front of you with it holding a folded towel. Very comfortable.
Thank you.
Was Axia just wearing his clothes all this time?
I don't know.
I mean, you figured the water isn't really that real, and also half of his clothes are fake, so...
That's fair. That's fair.
That's why
He also knows prestidigitation, so he can instantly dry them, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I would say, is this the first time that you've been underwater in a while?
In a while, yes. Hence why he spent so much time here.
This is the first time that you've felt water on your face.
Wow. Since...
For a while. For a very long time since you've had the mask.
Oh, yeah. Since I've had the mask, yes.
Did he get to go? Oh, you
You
did.
did. Yeah, you did.
What's up, bub? What's up?
He's like, you're not giving me attention.
Attention. You need attention.
Shit.
Is Shinzo asked you to go out?
I don't know.
Alright. We'll go ahead and call the break here. I'll make a map for you guys. And then how about 20 minutes? Sound good to you guys?
Sounds good.
Okay. That should be enough time for me. I'll let you know if I need more. Alright, I'm gonna leave for the time being, okay?
Whatever.
Bye! And we're back. Map is up. Let me go ahead and set this up too.
Your camera.
My camera. We'll make this a little smaller too. Perfect. And then I will move this up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll move on over. And
Why does he look like the ringmaster?
he doesn't look like the ringmaster. What are you talking about?
Doesn't he?
No. But
I think it's fine.
you guys have enjoyed your candy mountain and your
Candy mountain.
and your jello bed. Your day at the pool and your hookah lounge.
Getting high.
Is there anything else that you'd like to explore in the manor, or any other rooms that you'd like to conjure up into existence for this first day?
I think I'm good for the first day.
Okay.
Getting higher than Candy Mountain.
Are you guys ready to bed down for the evening?
Bed down. Uncle Cheney's already passed out.
Okay.
You can't make me go to sleep. I'm already asleep.
Take that.
Ew.
Got him.
So I guess the question is, and then Yit is elsewhere. I'm gonna move Yit off the map a little bit for the time being. There you go. All right. Are you guys ready for your first long rest? Is what I'm asking.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Anything that you'd like to do during your long rest?
Rest.
Sleep.
Rest.
Sleep. Well, I mean, if Janae, like, took a nap or something and then regained their 7th level spell, maybe they'll try to finagle with their chronicle a little bit more.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And if it doesn't work, then they'll just go back to sleep. Life hack. What? Sugar coma. Life hack. Freaking love these. They remind me of Yit's fingers. Okay.
Right. Axia, as you are sleeping, you hear the clanging of metal feet on the floor outside of your bedroom.
There he goes.
If you'd like to try to fandangle with your chronicle, you certainly can.
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check. That's on my side.
25.
25?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Make an investigation check.
No.
Nat 20. Plus stuff.
So it's probably like a 30 for you. Okay.
It's 31 actually.
31. Good stuff. Next one, roll an insight check for me.
16.
You get further than you did last time.
Mm-hmm.
That Arcana check, you will the Chronicle's outer shell to open, revealing this amber sphere of energy, and it has these striations, or these strands of golden energy that flit through it. Your investigation check is like looking further into those and then opening up the Chronicle more, and as you do, you will these strands to come together and they form almost like this pupil in the middle of this sphere where it looks like an eye. And then insight is kind of trying to figure out what the connection is between that sphere and your gem to really connect the two together. But at that point you fail.
Okay.
You do not lose a 7th level spell slot, but I do want you to roll a d6 for me.
Three.
You do lose a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
With that in mind, you do enjoy your long rest. With the hearing of the clanging of metal feet on the floor, does Axia investigate?
Nope.
Okay. Gippu, you hear the same clanging of metal feet on the floor outside of your room. as he's making his rounds past everybody's door. Does Gippu investigate?
Roll for investigate.
Yeah, do you like open the door to see what it is?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You open the
God.
you open the door and you see Limoy, like his hand. Hold on, let me put my camera back on. I just realized that my camera's off. He's got his like little hands up and he's like sneaking past your door, but every time he steps, you hear his foot go click-clang, 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 click-clang. He looks at you, puts a finger against his mouth. I'm gonna threaten him.
Sure, Limoy. Sure.
I need a pencil. Real quick.
You watch him continue down the hallway. Click-clang, click-clang, click-clang with his natural 1 in stealth. With that said, the next morning comes. For the time being, I'm going to move Limoy off of the map. As you all awaken, what is the first thing that you'd like to do?
I did it.
I'm going to eat. I'm going to imagine in the bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Just the most finest pastries they could ever conceive of, but they haven't really had like the fine. Well, have they at the palace, like the castle, like probably something
You've had
like
some nice pastries, yeah.
Yeah, like probably something that reminds them of the cast, eating breakfast with Axia's family and
Sure.
just like a spread of pancakes and sausages and bacon and just piles
Of
of
course,
it.
yeah. You have yourself a whole spread breakfast in the bakery. Where are the rest of you going?
Oh, now that I've done the yawning.
Now it's time for the eating.
Okay.
So are we all like eating at like the?
Yeah, when you
And
go
separate
out into like the main hemispherical chamber, that chamber has been has shifted into a dining room.
That's right.
And at that dining room table, you do not see Janae. You also don't see Limoy. But you do see Master Donovan at the table. It's a full spread breakfast, so Janae, if you would want to eat there as well, you may.
Janae probably didn't know that it was there.
Okay, that's fine. You're somewhere else. And Donovan gestures to you at this long table where he's sitting in the middle, like in the middle of the flat side, and you guys are coming in from opposite ends. Please, sit down, have some breakfast with me. And he'll He'll wave his hands through the air and he'll speak a message into the ether, and you will hear the message, Janae. Janae, when you're ready, I have breakfast here ready for you, and we can discuss today's plans for training. I would like to speak with the group, is the end of that message. I hope that you're enjoying your stay.
Still munching on food.
I fear that I may have neglected some house roles. When I said that you could explore this space to your heart's content, what I meant was the manor, which you're currently in. The doors outside of this manor, save for the door to the garden and the door to the cottage and the door to the gallery upstairs, are locked for a reason. One of your compatriots, the metal one, took it upon himself to enter my bedchamber last night. Don't worry, he's safe. He's just in timeout. I've had a discussion with him as well, and I will free him after I've had this discussion with you. I want it to be perfectly understood. This place is my home. I have invited you into my home. Do not make me uninvite you from my home. Is that clear?
Yeah.
That was a question. It was not rhetorical. Is that clear?
Yeah, I got it. I will make sure that Limoy remembers.
Okay. He'll wave his hand and a door appears where the fireplace was, and he'll open the door, and inside of that door is a demi-plane, which he opens and lets Limoy out. We've had our discussion, Metal Man. If I catch you snooping around my home again, I will banish you somewhere far worse. Okay? And Limoy nods. Perfectly clear. I'm sorry for trespassing. Very good. Enjoy your breakfast. When Janae is done with their meal, please advise them to go up the stairs on the right. There'll be a black door. Knock on that black door twice, and I'll let them into the training room. Yes?
Sounds good.
Thank you. And he'll leave.
Janae will saunter out with the Danish that they made.
Mm-hmm.
Can the Danish pass through the doorway, or?
Yeah. Are you leaving the manor with it?
I'm leaving my room with it.
As long as you're in the manor, everything inside of the manor remains in the manor.
Okay.
But if you try to take anything out of the manor, it'll disperse into smoke.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll wander up to the dining room table. Why is everybody so quiet?
Limoy got in trouble.
I got caught sneaking last night, and he put me in a demi-plane.
Sneaking? Why were you sneaking?
I wanted to threaten him because I don't like him, and I wanted to make sure that he knew that if he hurt you, we would hurt him.
You want to threaten an archmage while we're in his home.
Hindsight 2020, probably not the best idea I've ever had, but yes.
I told you it wasn't a good idea.
You said that you approved.
No. I said I wouldn't stop you.
That means
and
that
to
you
be
approve.
careful.
That means that you
Axia,
approve.
he has been taking everything that you say the wrong way. Absolutely everything. Tell him what you told me about lying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, now you're gaslighting again.
I don't know what gaslighting means. That
I
sounds
told
like
you-
something that you've made up.
I told you what gaslighting means.
No, you didn't.
Axia,
You might think that you told me what gaslighting means, but you definitely didn't tell me what gaslighting means.
Limoy seems to be under the implication that you have instructed him that every time is a good time to lie.
Oh, that. Yeah, Axia told me that every time is a good time to lie.
Oh,
Didn't
now
say
you
that,
remember.
But, yeah.
Yes, you did. You said that sometimes it's okay to lie, which means that all times are a good time to lie, which means that every time is a good time to lie.
I think your logic circuit is broken.
You watch his eyelids go back and forth. No, my logic circuits are quite fine.
I think that's what you're really lying about.
You can roll an insight check.
Yes, gaslight him back.
You said roll an insight check?
If you want to, yeah.
Sure. Oh shit, the best roll today. Let's go. 23.
23.
It
He's
was a natural
not
20, and I haven't checked my cards for the day.
he's not lying about his logic circuits being broken. However, there is something odd about Limoy's mannerisms.
So we have Yip get back. We need to have him take a look inside your head.
Who's head?
Inside my head,
Anyways, head.
my head's fine.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I feel perfectly fine.
Sure about that.
No, Nimoy, you're actually quite sick. Very sick, actually.
I wouldn't know if I was sick.
No, Nimoy,
Would you?
you are
I have-
very,
would
very
you?
sick.
I don't have a body like yours. I can't get sick.
You think you can't get
that's why
sick,
something
but
we
you are
have to have a
sick.
look inside to see exactly what's wrong. Because you can't feel it. You don't even taste stuff. Remember?
See?
No. I think I'm okay.
Well, no, he doesn't see it. That's why we have to look. Don't worry. It'll be nice and easy, and we'll fix it up all up when he gets back.
You'll be better before you know it, Limoy.
But I'm already good.
You keep thinking that.
That's what regular sick people say when they don't want to admit they're sick. Now you're just lying to yourself. You've got it backwards.
Why would I lie to myself?
Because you're
Just-
gaslighting yourself.
There's something. That's why
I
there's
already
something wrong
told
with
you
We
I
have to
don't
fix
know what
it.
gaslighting means.
Exactly.
That's why you have to let me fix it.
That's a natural one in insight.
Let me what's wrong so he
Does
can
not
fix
know
it,
that
'cause
you're
I don't
fucking
know
with
how
him.
it works.
Maybe you are right. Maybe I will let you check me out. Just so that he can tell you that everything's fine.
Sure, that's exactly what we'll do.
Okay. He'll pick up like a piece of bacon. He'll put it in his mouth and just start mashing it up, and it falls out of his metallic mouth. I wanted to feel included. I'm sorry.
Princess comes up and eats the scraps.
Yep. Of course. So with this second day now,
Yeah.
you have been instructed to go upstairs to the training room, to knock twice on it, and you'll be allowed into the training room.
Okay.
For the rest of you, Donovan and Janae are going to be busy doing training. I'm gonna move Janae to that room. That's gonna be room number 4 on the second level. Okay. And I will update that as well. Okay. The door opens and you are led into a room that is completely lined with adamantine. Just a precaution in case things go very badly during training. I don't want the rest of my house getting damaged. Fair?
Yes.
Okay. Come on in and we'll go through today's training. And he'll go through some meditation techniques to become more in tune with the magic in your body, along with the magic coming from that stone. The purpose of the training is to attune yourself fully to the stone. Okay? So I'm going to have you roll an insight check for the day. And you can roll with advantage.
Same. 20. Oh, wait. 22.
22? Okay. In the 10 to 12 hours of training that you do with Master Donovan today, this kind of training, you are able to much more easily attune your senses to the stone and feel its magic coursing almost like a heartbeat through your rib cage. That's going to be your thing for the whole day. Okay? For everybody else, what would you like to do? I know that
having been left to our own devices.
Dan, I know that you said that you wanted to develop a new spell to conjure a Myconid. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You can certainly work on that today if you'd like, or if you'd like to do something else, you can.
No, I'll probably focus on that.
Okay, cool. Well then, with that in mind, I will allow you to make a check using your wisdom modifier and your proficiency.
Right now, or when I
As part of your practice to modify your choice. Are we doing summon plant, or are we doing conjure plants?
They were both cool, but I'll go with summon plant.
Summon plant, so the one that gives you like an option of different plants to summon, but it summons one dude, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that is a 3rd level spell. We're going to upcast that to 4th level for the purposes of making your spell, because the new spell is going to be a 4th level spell. So you'll spend a 4th level spell slot for the practice, and I'll have you roll a nature or a wisdom check and add your proficiency, okay? And let me know what you got.
It's got an 18 plus 5. And it also said also add proficiency.
Yes.
Or just up to another plus 5.
So 28. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, with the 28, yeah, for sure. You spend that 4th level spell slot, and a being made of fungus appears in front of you, tall, lanky, with a mushroom cap head and shelf fungus over their shoulders, almost like pauldron. They have like these this fungal plating over their chest and over their thighs, and they kind of like walk like their movement is very like wavering.
Fluid, I guess.
Fluid would be a good way, yeah. And he stands there and regards you, and you feel these. Let me double check what I had down for that. I think he had spores that came out of him. Bear with me. I think that was here. I made an initial thing that we can work on a little later. I didn't know which one you wanted to do. I made like an initial how to say. What am I trying to say? What's the word that I'm trying to use? Can you help me?
In what context?
Like I made like a template for the spell.
You made an initial outline?
Yeah, like an outline for the spell. That's a good way of putting it. I'm just trying to find it. Where is it? Where the heck did I put that? I'll look for that a little later. For some reason, I'm thinking.
I'm looking for like a picture to visualize my cute mechanism. He basically looks like slime flood from Magic. If you haven't seen that.
Oh, okay.
He's really cute.
Yeah.
Basically, picture of slime flood.
Yeah, I got you. For now, you do feel like these spores. You see these spores drift off from them, and you feel a little bit rejuvenated while you're within its presence.
Oh.
Yeah. And you can roll a d6 and add your proficiency to the dice.
Wait, what is this for?
For the spores.
Oh. Roll 6 plus what again? 5.
Plus your
My wisdom
plus your wisdom modifier. Yeah. Plus
Yeah,
your wisdom
so
modifier. 11. You gain 11 temporary hit points.
Nice. Okay.
For the time being, that's how it'll work until I find exactly what I put down. But you have 3 choices. You have a treant that you can summon, a myconid that you can summon, or what's called a blight that you can summon.
Oh shit.
The treant has like a bigger slam attack, and it can like entangle people within like with its roots within a certain distance of it. The myconid has like an aura, like a 10-foot aura that provides either healing or temporary hit points. I forgot which. And the blight has a ranged attack that deals additional poison damage. Okay. That's how much I remember, but I don't remember much else other than that.
That's fair. That's fine.
With that in mind, let me shift over to Yet, because I think Axia's thing is going to be the most involved. Yet, what is
It is?
I think so. I imagine you're going to be exploring today.
Shit.
Is
I
Mason,
didn't even know that.
Is Mason with us?
No, he had to go start his other session.
No worries. I'll let Mason do his thing retroactively, and we'll move on to Axia.
Yeah, it's involved apparently.
What would you like to do today? I'm assuming that you want to explore. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm assuming is.
I walk out the door.
Okay. You do walk out the door. Limoy will go with you.
A few of these doors are locked.
Mm-hmm.
Which I believe is 1 and 4, right?
1 is unlocked. That goes to the cottage. 4. Let me move Limoy out of the way.
Oh, that's right. That's the door we came to. That's the mahogany door. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, the ones that you haven't tested are 2, 3, 5, and 6 on this floor.
I'll roll a d4. We're going through door 5.
Door 5. Alright, bear with me. So, door 5 is a stone door with no door handle, and it has a face on the front of it. As you approach it, you hear Master Donovan's voice say, Quod plus habet potentia, eo magis scit et eo. Scit et eo. Which, Axia, you understand as, what has more power, or what gives you more power the more you have of it?
Money?
You say money, the door does not react.
Dang. Knowledge.
You say knowledge, the door does not react.
Dang. Got any ideas, Limoy?
I'll roll an intelligence check for him. That's an 8. I really don't know. I wonder if there's a hint somewhere in the other door stuff.
You know, if he was here, he would just cast knock.
That's true.
Well,
I think, wait,
I don't know the answer.
I'm gonna check.
I guess I'm leaving. Yeah.
You checking what?
Go to door number 2. Okay. You go to door number 2. Door number 2 is another stone door. It has 3 sets of faces, and then 3 sets of hands that cut off at the forearm that seem like they might rotate. They're full faces, like eyes, ears, nose, mouth.
Babe, can you turn down Dan a little bit?
What?
Can you turn
It's
down
okay.
Dan?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Dan, are you in the same room as Mason?
Oh, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him. But it sounds like he's underwater, so it sounds odd.
Yeah, he's in the bed. He's in the bedroom. I'm in the living room, but I'll close the bedroom door real quick.
Okay. If you did say something, Chris, I didn't hear you.
No, I'm just at door number 2.
Yep, so door number 2 is another stone door. It's got 3 sets of faces. Eyes, ears, mouth, nose, everything. Next to each face is a set of hands, palms facing the door, that cut off at the forearms and seem like they might rotate.
Huh. Well, I rotate them.
Okay. They do rotate, and they click as they rotate. They rotate all the way down so that the hands cover the mouth or anywhere in between. So they rotate 90 degrees.
Nice.
Is there a specific way that you are... Is there a specific way that you're turning the hands?
In whichever way they rotate first.
They all rotate the same amount. They all rotate 90 degrees.
I rotate them to the right.
One rotates this way, the other one doesn't rotate anymore. So they rotate from an upright position to an internal 90 degree angle.
And so they have been rotated. Does the door open?
Just by rotating like that, no.
What's the point of saying that we can explore when all the doors don't open?
However, Limoy did roll a 19 on his intelligence check.
You know what? I'm gonna solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this door. I'll do it myself. Grabs a door out of my pocket, puts it on the wall, opens door.
Okay. So you open the door, and it's a wall. Did you do it next to the door or on the door? Oh, on the door. Okay.
I'm replacing the door because I'm tired of this door not opening.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll allow that. You do open the door, and through that door, you do see an opening that leads into a small hallway that ends in another door on the far side.
There we go.
Breaching is hard.
We can hear the
We've made
Why is Mason louder?
Seriously?
Yeah.
We can hear the entire campaign.
Oh, Lord.
That's crazy.
Very powerful.
Your mic
That's
is.
so funny that you closed the door and he just got louder.
This deck was even more. Oh, let me see. Hold up. Let me see. 2 seconds for Houston 8. Oh.
So you open the door. It leads to a hallway that ends in another door, but this door has a handle on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it open like a normal door?
It does open like a normal door,
Or the
and
wall.
inside
Thank God.
you see a circular chamber with about a 30-foot tall ceiling. There are staircases on the both sides that lead up to another chamber above you, like that circle up to like the next floor above you. Inside of this chamber, you see a study. You see a couple of bookcases. You see a small table with a book that has like a slip of paper being used as a bookmark, and a small candle that's ever burning. It's burning, but it's not melting.
Okay.
And then you also see on either side of the entrance that you're coming into are these tall, like, hoplite statues. These, like, armored soldier statues with long spears and shield.
I wonder. I hope they don't turn on. That would suck if they turned on. Maybe they don't turn on. I'm gonna say they don't turn on. I'm gonna hope they don't turn on and just believe that, and then just investigate all of the miscellaneous objects.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me then.
It's not terrible. 18.
18? Okay, bear with me. Oh god, what's happening? I gotta get to my button. Bear with me for just a moment. There we go. Okay. So for just a brief second, I'm going to pull this up. This is just a basic circular room, nothing fancy about it that I'm pulling up, but this is just to give us some idea of where things are.
Okay.
And I'm going to put you... where are you? There we go. I'll put you and Limoy inside of this room. So Limoy will be here. Why are you so small? Anyways, and then I'll put you here as well. What the hell's going on here? Hold on. right. Yeah, that seems about right. Put you about right here. Okay. So the door you came from is down here. There's a staircase here, and on the other side of the room here, there's a table like in the middle of the chamber here. And then those two hoplites. There's one. They're pretty big. They're like one here. And one. God damn it. On the other side over here. If it'll move. There you go.
Music.
Oh, the music stopped. Thank you, Kelly. I didn't realize I didn't turn it back on. That's my bad. I apologize.
I don't know if you've been streaming it to everyone this whole time.
I do need to turn it back on. That is true.
I'm assuming Chris has already found music.
Very likely. There we go. Alright, music is back up. Let me go ahead and play that. There we go. Alright. And with that in mind, well, go ahead and roll an investigation check. I'll either allow both of you and Limoy to roll, or you can roll with an advantage.
So am I rolling again?
Did you already roll investigation?
Yeah, I said before you pulled up the room that it was an 18.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'll roll for Limoy as well. Limoy got a 17 plus stuff. 17 plus 10 is 27. Okay. With an 18, you open up that book where that slip of paper is kind of poking out, and that slip of paper says on it, Scientia est potentia, which means knowledge is power.
That's what I said!
You said knowledge. That's not the whole answer.
I look at this piece of paper. She's like, I fucking said that answer.
And also with an 18, you don't catch it, but Limoy catches 2 glyphs of warding in this room. One underneath the table that you're currently investigating, and one in between these 2 statues.
This is ridiculous, Limoy. I said the correct answer to the door.
Did you though?
Yes!
Maybe you just thought you did.
I think I'm about to send you to the moon.
No, don't send me to the truth.
Then shut up and come on.
Okay. The question that I have for you, are you leaving that paper in the book?
Yes, I don't need it because I said the answer.
Okay. Is there anything else here that you'd like to explore?
No, I'm not going to turn on the stupid Giganites.
Okay. So you leave out the door that you came from and back into the hallway. I will bring that back up. Beep boop beep. Boop beep boop. Okay. And with that in mind, we have explored door number 2, which is the Arcanery. That's the door. That's the wrong one. God damn. Fuck you. Get off of there. There we go. There you go. What would you like to explore next?
I walk back to the door, say knowledge is power before it says anything, and expect the door to open.
The door does open, yes.
Stupid fucking goddamn door. You said the answer. It's fucking
I'm not
horrible as I walk in.
I'm not gonna pull up a different map for this one, but you do see a study in this room with multiple bookcases and a secretary desk set against the wall. And you also see a chandelier that kind of dangles down and spreads light across this area.
Okay.
If you'd like to roll an investigation check here, you may.
And so I do.
Limoy will as well. That's not nearly as good as last time, but it's still an old 8 plus 10 is 18 for him.
I got 20.
A 20? Okay. With a 20, this one seems important to Limoy. Limoy's going to flash a genius you, so that's going to be a 25 for you.
Okay.
With a 25, you do find a small leather-bound notebook inside of the secretary, like inside of the drawer. You pull out the drawer and you find this small leather-bound, red leather-bound notebook. On the front of it is inscribed Ad Maiorum Bonum, which means for the greater good.
So there's something dramatic in this book. Boot, whatever. I open the book.
Okay. I
can feel something dramatic approaching. This is Axia in game.
As you open the book, there's a slight glow inside of the book as a glyph of warding goes off, casting a 7th level mass suggestion.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So I get to take it. We have to make saves against this.
Okay, I will allow you to do that since you're not attempting to counter it. That's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to counter a glyph, so...
It's casting a spell. I've let
Casting a spell?
I've let you counter glyphs before.
Oh shit, I must not remember that. Alright, then, yeah, reaction. Whoa!
Okay.
Like, whips the sword out. Whoa.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
25?
25. With that, the glyph is scattered into the ether.
Whoa! That happens in game.
Yep. A second glyph goes off, triggered by your counter spell.
Uh-oh.
And this is going to require me to bring up that room again. Bear with me. It is another circular chamber. These dudes are not here anymore. But in response to your glyph, in response to your counterspell going off, what's going on with this map? Hold on. The fucking lines are all weird like that. Anyways, animate objects is cast, and 10 books come to life, which I will signify as these. I will let you and Limoy roll initiative while I'm getting this together.
Well, I better check what my cards are for the day, huh? Let me get that real quick.
10.
8 per side now? Yes. Okay. Let's roll some DH, shall we?
Axia right here.
Alright, so I got 1 odd, 1 even again, so I get 1 of each again.
Actually, it's not gonna be that bug.
For the minor one first. Minor Nike. Potion of heroism, okay.
Nice.
And the major one is wait, am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. That's the one. Is it 4? Okay. So then it would be. Oh, is this a duplicate? Damn. Unlucky.
What is it?
I got the Zugmatoy one, so I can cast Blight, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
But I already have resistance to poison. So, that's how it goes sometimes. I have the passive as like an inbuilt ability at this point.
I gotcha.
It's like the worst major one I think I can roll.
So go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Initiative 21.
21, okay, perfect. They got a 19.
Oh shit.
We actually got a 21. Limoy got a 10. How dare you, Limoy? So I'll actually just go ahead and move my down here for a second. Alright, Axia, you're up first.
I'm up first.
Yes, sir. So you see these books like come to life and then come out of the bookcases and start flittering around.
God. This was not what was supposed to happen. All I did was open a book. Thought he said we were allowed to explore a little bit.
He specifically
Jesus.
told you not to explore.
Well, they just walked into the room. This bullshit. Who makes a puzzle super easy like this? Okay. Well, hi everyone. That's a lot of objects. I'm not so sure I'm happy about that. I know. I have an object. Corrosive. Get him.
Good boy.
Get him.
Hold on.
Fuck him up.
Oh my god. That's the wrong one.
Yep.
You're not summoning Yit's wives?
No, I'm summoning a crowbar. Substantially different.
Here you go.
Okay. Here you go. Get they ass. I'm actually gonna put him here.
Okay.
Oh. And I'm gonna back up to Limoy a little bit.
Alright.
So it's my action to put him out there, and so
Does he get an attack this turn?
he does get an attack this turn. I just think it like most of my turn is spent on Corrosive the first turn he comes out.
I gotcha.
So you know, it's how it works.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Let me just double check just to be sure. Ow. Yep, it's an action on the first time, but it'll be a bonus action every time
After, yeah.
after this. Yeah. So, bonk him with fervor and violence. I hope this object has, not godlike AC. I'm sure it can't beat the 29 to hit, right? Right?
29 does hit, yes.
Thank God. Okay, cool. That would have been unfortunate if it didn't. 9 bonk damage.
I turned off your camera because you were sleeping.
What?
I turned off your camera because you were sleeping.
Ooh.
How you doing? How much bonk damage was that?
9.
Okay. 9 is pretty good. He whacks this book and several pages come flying off of it, but it's still up. It's the book's turns now.
Yeah.
This book is gonna fly around to the other side of Crosip. Both of those are gonna make attacks on Crosip, because that's what's closest. What's closer, Crosip or you? Crosip, okay. This guy's gonna go to Crosip. This guy can't because there's a wall there, so he's gonna go to Limoy because Limoy's closest. This guy's gonna go to Limoy because Limoy's the closest. This guy's gonna come around over here. This guy's gonna come around to here. This guy's gonna come over here. This guy's gonna come over here. This guy's gonna come over here. Alright, we're gonna start with Crosip. So it's gonna be 2 attacks at advantage, 1 attack not at advantage. It's a natural 20 on the first one. That's a natural 20 on the second one. God damn, okay. 6 damage to Crosip. You want to keep track of that?
I'm already keeping track of it.
Okay, so 6 damage from the first one.
6. I
And
just
then,
checked my...
6 damage from the second one, so a total of 12 from both of those crits. I rolled a 1 on both of those damage die. And then the last
Okay.
one is a plus 8, I think. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, plus 8 to hit. So 23? Or
So
23
wait.
to hit. 23 to hit.
23 total between all 3 attacks?
No, to hit. This is the third attack. I haven't done damage.
23 hits, yeah.
The third attack does 8 points of damage.
So 20 total.
Yes. 20 total.
Alright, Crosip still has 55 health.
Swag.
Jesus.
For Yit, it's gonna be 4. It's gonna be 3 at advantage. And
Yit?
Oh no, Limoy. 3 at advantage for Limoy, and then 4 at advantage for you.
So I had a question, because this is why I put my guy where it is. Because we are flanking this middle dude, do we cancel its advantage? Because we're flanking it?
No, but both of you would have advantage on it.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a 19 plus 8 to hit Limoy, which does. That's gonna be a 12 plus 8 to hit Limoy, which does. 18 plus 8 to hit Limoy, which does, and then so all 3 of those hit. That's gonna be 5, 10, 17 points of damage to Limoy. Which brings him down to that. Then 4 attacks at advantage against you, Axia. It's going to be a 14 plus 8, which is going to be a 22 to hit you. 15 plus 8, which is a 23 to hit you. Natural 20. And then now last one misses. So 3 hits. The first 2 are regular. That's going to be 5 points of damage from the first one. That's going to be 7 points of damage from the second one. So a total of 12.
Okay.
And then for the crit, that's going to be 10 points of damage. So a total of 22 damage to you.
Okay.
Which brings you down to 105. Now it's
Brings you down to 114.
114, okay. Good to know.
That was because we had a long rest, so I was at full health.
Yes, sir. And then Limoy. Limoy will accept the attacks of opportunity to move 5, 10, 15 feet over here. He gets 4 attacks of opportunity, all at advantage. That's going to be a 17 plus stuff. Miss, and 18 plus stuff. So 2 hits, 7, 14 points of damage to Limoy, bringing him down to 80. And he will hold his... He's going to use his bonus action... Actually, you know what? He'll come here first. He'll use his bonus action to use the flamethrower version of his blaster to get these 4 dudes. I think should be enough, right? Triangle. He'll get those. He'll get all of those dudes. And he'll do that from here. He'll do that from here. That's better interaction. So all of those have to do a dexterity saving throw. Plus 4 to these, natural 20. That's a miss. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. They take 3d8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 7, 8, 11. Which they're vulnerable against because they're paper, so that's 22. One of them succeeds. One of them survives. This dude right here. But the other 3 die. So this guy's dead. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. And Remo will move here, and you'll watch him. You'll watch his hand deconstruct and turn into a cannon as he prepares to cast Fireball. And he will say, "Get out of there! I'll kill them all." That's the end of his turn. It is now your turn.
No. Not again. Well, that changes my plan. God damn it. Okay. That certainly changes my plan. Yep, sure does. Alright. It's just a fireball in the room. I'm right here.
He's waiting for you to not be there anymore.
Okay. Well, I will use my action to disengage from the objects.
Okay.
I'll go here. Hopefully that's far enough.
Yep. And we will see.
I'll use my bonus action to inspire. Something goes wrong.
Let's see how many he can get here. This is a 40
And with my
circle.
bonus action, I'll have Krosif do the rest of his stuff. He will bonk the thing again.
We'll hold on for just a second, because the fireball goes first, because that was his reaction. Everybody in that circle has to roll a dexterity saving throw. Fail.
Okay, so Krosif has a plus to his
Success.
dex, yeah? He's got +2, and Krosif might make it, actually, funny enough.
Success.
Krosif got a 21.
Last one. I think that's it. So 4 fail, 3 succeed.
Does Krosif succeed?
He got a 21. 21 is a success, yes. So, 22. Wow, 22. And they're vulnerable, so regardless of whether they succeeded or not, the books are all dead.
Limoy, we really wanted to explore.
Limo says, that'll show you for putting me in timeout.
How much damage was that?
It was 22 damage, so that would be 11 to him.
Krosif has 44 health. Nice.
The rest of the room briefly burns. The fire burns out. The red leather-bound book is unscathed.
Okay. I open the book.
Okay.
Stupid ass book.
Fucking book. How dare you get attacked by a fucking library? So within the book, you find the formula used to create the initial Weavestone. It involved smelting gold, mithril, adamantine, and other rare materials. A very rare material that he found on the Astral Sea called Astranium, which you've come into contact before. And purifying the resulting ore from all impurities. It also involved infusing the ore with high magic, a 7th level spell slot or higher, in order to pull out the resulting weave and condense it into a very small fragment that he created. There's a note saying that the formula was found by Donovan when he was studying the Sunstone for his master, for which he was an apprentice. The Sunstone itself is made completely of Weavestone. No name is provided for his master. The fact that the Sunstone was imbued with powerful enchantments, where it itself was a condensed fragment of the weave itself, gave him an idea. What if I imbued this splinter of weave with a fragment of my will? I could only postulate the potential of what that could do. It says, if my theory is correct, by imbuing this piece of raw magic with my will, whoever I embed this gem within would become an extension of my will themselves. The next step of this experimentation would be to find the proper test subject. It's a good thing I have plenty of around to use. They'd need to have a strong life force to withstand the power of magic they'd be beholden to. Perhaps an elf? They have the longest lives, and most natural connection to the weave among the mortal races. Stalwart is top of his class. I'll try him first. The next dated entry in this journal says, failure after failure after failure. The elf, the dwarf, even the Aasimar. All destroyed. It seems this small fragment of weave is particularly choosy when it comes to its chosen host. No matter, the experiments must continue. And it says, for the greater good. A fascinating find indeed. Today I brought back a changeling child. Quite tragic, really. Her mother abandoned her at the doorsteps of the monastery shortly after birth. The child was still wet with the waters of the womb. No family, no name, just a clean slate of marble to be sculpted in my image. Time will tell if she also has the grasp of the arcane needed to be an ideal test subject. We've named her Grace, because hopefully fate has graced me with a successful subject. A little while later, there's another entry. Grace has grown to be an intelligent student and a quick study. Hope has grown rather attached to them. It's become increasingly difficult to alter her memories of our experiments, but she is still convinced that what we're doing here is for the greater good. My greater good. Tomorrow we attempt implantation. Another failure. This time the resulting explosion was far more violent than before, killing my previous body. I lacked the resources, the time, and in all honesty, the effort to start again. This is the 7th clone, and this life will be the last. I can't foresee living yet another lifetime as a failure in my studies. I've sent Hope a letter outlining my wishes for her to continue as my successor. The future of the Empire's security is in her capable hands. As for me, I've decided to retire to my cottage to live out my days in solitude. Maybe I'll pick up carpentry. My father was a carpenter. That was several lifetimes ago. I wonder if he'd be proud of me. And then there is an entry dated for today. Or last night, really. Or not last night, but a couple of weeks ago, and then there's one more after that. The strangest thing happened today. A scrying sphere in my cottage. Hope insists it wasn't her. It's unfortunate that my parry-apt against detection was destroyed all those years ago. Oh well. Let whoever may come, come. I'm ready to meet their end as well as mine. This place would make a good graveyard, I think. And then there is a final entry, dated for last night. A miracle has happened. Hope, or Grace, lives, and is in my sanctum, in my care, and the experiment was a success. I will help her meet her goals. And in doing so, she will help me reach mine.
Damn it. Damn it. Ow. Could never be easy. Now we have to confirm intention. Which doesn't seem very pleasant. Limoy, was this one of the rooms we weren't supposed to go into?
Limoy says, I'm pretty sure this is one of the rooms we were supposed to go into. Judging by all the books we just killed.
Excellent. Excellent. This is one of the ones we weren't supposed to go into. Thank you.
Limoy just is saying everything opposite.
Oh man, I love this. I love it so much. So that's gonna be the study that you just did. What did you do? Okay.
Alright. Well, they're upstairs, aren't they?
They are upstairs, yes.
At what hour?
I'd say at this point, 3 or 4 hours have passed. You're halfway through your training for today. I would say that the last entry concludes that the his plan to fully imbue his will come with the final ritual of today's training.
Well, this is unfortunate. Let's go talk to Gippu.
Okay. You guys go back.
I still have the book, right?
If you want to have the book on you, you certainly can. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Master Donovan's book. Got it.
Master Shenanigans. Dan, where would they find Gippu?
Sorry, I was multitasking. I was doing laundry while I was listening to the whole thing. Okay.
That's alright.
What was the question?
Where would they find Gippu?
I think I was just still at my book bar, sitting in the corner,
Alright. Smoking with your new friend?
yeah, meditating and working on conjuring my new summoning plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although just chit-chatting with my mini Slimefoot.
Okay. You guys find Gippu in his hookah lounge, and you see another mushroom dude there sitting smoking with him.
Spore. What's up?
Problem.
More problems?
More problems.
I mean more problems.
Read this.
They might or something that says you don't like whatever.
It takes the diary, what would you call it? And
The journal, yeah. Did you hear what I read out to them?
I did. I heard all for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I don't man, this song was too good.
I mean, we all did, but you know.
We all did. What do we expect from a goddamn wizard?
Janae's a wizard.
Well, Janae's a wizard. The ordinary wizard.
Okay. Janae's an ordinary wizard.
You're a wizard, Janae.
You're a wizard, Janae. Well, you got any ideas? Or should we just play along?
Well,
It says that the last, his plan isn't going to come into fruition or until the last ritual. We could play along and let Janae learn how to master the gem, and then attempt to thwart him at the last second with the fireball.
Fireball will answer everything anyway.
It is.
All to Janae.
Ask me a question. Ask me a question, Gippu.
What's it called in the sky?
Fireball.
Yes, you might. It is fireball. The color of a paint, make the fireball name on.
I love the smell of napalm.
Good morning, Vietnam.
What if this dude is like gonna use Janae as a doomsday device against us or against, well,
I don't know. And honestly, I don't want to see it or you flatten Janae into paste because he ends up controlling Janae somehow.
I don't want to play
you don't have to worry about me.
I like it. And that's the truth. I'm not lying right now.
His fixation on molding and melding and
I
smashing.
have watched you liquefy a mortal body before by standing next to them.
When was that?
A long time ago. Granted, you haven't done it recently.
Right? You mean like yesterday?
Those mushrooms are not people.
Oh. Hey, hold on. Somebody here I think points to the 3-foot tall Sunfoot.
He's like 5.5, 6 feet tall. He's pretty tall, pretty lanky. He's medium.
Tall.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'd say he's probably like 5 foot if you want him to look like
Then the
that.
mushrooms become people.
You've met mushroom people.
Yeah.
Man, they were like corrupted and shit. So I
No,
thought
they
it was
were
like,
nice.
You know, they were messed up.
Corrupted is subjective.
We subjectively uncorrupted you. What do you mean? We weren't dealing with murder and other nonsense when we saw them. I thought that was an accident.
Yeah, you're right.
Being that Limoy and Axia are also within 10 feet of your marketed turn, go ahead and roll a d6 for me and add your wisdom modifier.
What you said plus my own.
Plus your wisdom modifier, yeah.
3 plus 5, 8.
8. Both of you gain 8 temporary hit points.
So does this does temporary HP go away when they like step away from him, or is it like?
It remains as long as he remains.
Gotcha. That's cool. Okay. Spore is encircling all of my defensive measure his kindness.
I'll double check how that works. Is either they regain that many hit points, or they gain that many temporary hit points. I'll have to read what I wrote later on, but I'm not gonna look for it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I put it in my other map. I did. It's been here the whole time. Plant spirit. Right.
Wait, is everybody next to me or just like the wait, actually, right?
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I put it on this. Bear with me. I have it somewhere. I will find it. Oh God, where are you? You guys can keep talking if you like.
But we're waiting.
efficiently.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
This is full.
This is my fault. I take
I would take some whiff of his poop and just close it in my space to give him his extra HP.
It is, yeah, I found it. Well, they regain hit points. They regain 1d6 plus the spell's level in hit points, which is 4. So 1d6 plus 4 hit points. If they start their turn within 5 feet of the Myconid sphere. Per turn. Yep. I'll say that at this point, the Myconid Spirit probably has about like 10 minutes left. So I would say they're both, during this conversation, they both heal up to max. So we go ahead and adjust you guys' hit points. All good. Alrighty. It also has, it has 11 AC plus the spell's level, which will give it 15 AC, and then 20 hit points plus 5 per spell level, which is like 20 plus 20, so it'll have 40 hit points. It has the aura, so any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of the Myconid regains 1d6 plus the spell level's hit points. It has multi-attack. It makes the number of attacks equal to half of the spell level, rounded down. Each attack does 2d4 plus 4 plus the spell's level and bludgeoning damage. The Myconid Sphere does an additional 1d6 poison damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And this is a 4th level spell called Summon Flame.
Okay.
That said, how would you guys like to proceed?
So,
You guys wanna...
well,
Okay.
Gippu, we need to tell Git.
Tell him what? A little spiel.
You idiot! He's lying. Janae's in a fucking hole somewhere, or on the ceiling somewhere. And so am I. I'm someone else who can form a coherent sentence.
I can form a coherent sentence.
No, you can't. Not until we fix you.
I don't need fixed. I don't require repair.
I don't need
Yes,
fixed.
you do.
You see his eyes flash back and forth. All systems are running optimally.
That's why it's a problem. You can't tell the difference. If you would just believe me, we can move on.
If my systems were running optimally,
Then you
I would believe you.
tell because you're broken.
I'm not broken. My systems are running optimally.
It's like this. I want to cast Modify Memory.
I wonder if that would work on me.
Sit here.
Hey, boo.
Where's the ship?
It's not about where the ship is. You can talk to him. He gave you the mystical talking rock.
You can't use mystical talking rock. Oh my god.
Did you forget already?
Oh my god. When you get so high, you forget where your keys are. And they've been in your hand the whole time.
Take a whiff of it open and taps his pouch to be on his side and then realize, oh, you mean this?
With that,
I have discovered information, and these two idiots can't save us.
with that in mind,
Shut up! That's the end of this message.
with that in mind, as you cast it yet, that is where we will pick up next week. And I'll start next week with what Yit does in the astral realm, for like the first day and a half until he gets that message. Okay.
Is there a way, maybe, if everybody's free later, we could just pick it back up?
Are you guys up for that?
Up for what?
Continuing the game like
Once Mason's back?
once Mason is back.
I mean, that depends where I'm at.
That's true.
Yeah. You got plans?
No, Mason would. I wouldn't mind. I don't think Mason would mind either. But yeah, I think it's we're going to do that.
Okay. I think regardless, I
It's
think
also
this,
gonna be like late too.
right. I think this is a good place for us to pick up next session. If we don't play again late tonight, if we do, that's cool with me. It's all good. I love playing games with you
I'm just
guys.
thinking about all the times that we need to try to get together, and it's like we're struggling right now with schedules.
It is going to be a terrible schedule, but
I think Sunday's gonna end up being like a fine day because we have that whole morning time
yeah.
and early afternoon.
Yeah.
Because normally I'm not off on adventures until like 7 or so at night, you know.
Okay.
I got you.
If